So last week we talked about how to add the social media icons to your PBS, and I just shared that in the chat. So if you don't have these icons on your PBS, then this basically tells you how to do it. Now, the next step is, don't you hate it when you start out with a new page and you have to go back and copy all that over and over again? Well, here's a little thing that solves that problem. It's called patterns. And one thing I hate, absolutely hate in writing new pages is adding something that I have to have on every single offer page. And what might be two things that I have on every single page? My contact link and my social media links. So we're going to solve that issue. So I want to add my contact me information, which is this statement right here. And I want to add my social media icons, which of course are these. So the first thing you're going to do, and I'll demonstrate this. How do we do this? Follow step by step. First thing is you're going to create a new page. On that new page, add your ending paragraph with the links created in that paragraph. The example above is this right here. Make sure your links go to the correct pages. In other words, if I want them to go to my Contact Us page, I want this link right here to go to the correct page. Okay, so it goes to my Contact Us page. Or they can fill out this form, which takes them to the CRM form to sign up for information about the PBS. So after adding your paragraph, then you're going to add your social media icons with the correct links to each social media platform. Next, you're going to highlight both parts like you're going to copy them. On the pop-up menu, you select Options, then select Create Pattern. Name the pattern such as Contact Us and social media icons. Make sure that the synced is turned on. Click Add. And then you're going to create or start a new page. Click the white plus and the blue box in the upper left-hand corner. Select Patterns. Select My Patterns. And then select the new pattern for your Contact Us and social media icons. So I'm going to demonstrate this. I know this explanation is kind of hard to understand, so I will demonstrate on how we do this. Okay, so I'm going to go to my dashboard. I'm going to hover over Pages, and I'm going to select Add a Page. Okay, so what is it that I want on this page? So I'm going to open up my PBS again, and I'm going to go to a page that already has that information on it. Okay, now at the bottom of Entertainment and Frequencies, I have my Contact Us form here, and I have my social media icons. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this paragraph. I'm going to go back to where we're going to create this pattern, and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so here's everything that I want in there. Now, I don't like these yellow highlighter, so I'm just going to click on it, and I'm going to click on this question mark, and that yellow will go away. Okay, so I got my ending paragraph with my Contact Us information. Next thing I want is my social media icons. So I'm going to go back here, and I'm actually going to go to edit page, and I'm going to copy this. Go back, and I paste it into the new page. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to highlight the paragraph and the icons. And the only way you can highlight them is in this block down here. You click and then drag up, and it will highlight it for you. Next thing is after it's highlighted, you're going to click on the three dots, and you're going to select Create Pattern. Okay, now you need to name your pattern. So I'm going to put ending paragraph. And social media icons. Now you can name this anything you want. You don't have to name it this. One thing you do need to do is you need to have synced turned on. And the reason you want it synced so is if you ever come in here and you add a new icon or you change your paragraph, it will automatically update on all the pages. So you don't have to go back and redo them all. Okay, after you name it, you don't have to put it in categories. You just click Add, and that's it. That's all you have to do on that part of it. Second part is we're going to create a new page. I'm going to leave that. You don't have to save it. It's already saved for you. So you're going to click Add a new page. And then you're going to come up to this blue box with the white plus on it. You're going to click on that, and this screen opens. Now, these are all blocks, text blocks, all blocks, but you want to click on patterns. So when you click on patterns, you get a different screen here. And then you're going to go to My Patterns, click on it, and it will show all the new patterns that you've created. Now, I've got 3 of them here experimenting. So the one I just made is always on top. So you just click on it, and it automatically adds it to your page. Okay, then you can exit out up here, and there's your new page. Okay, now this is actually a pattern here. Excuse me. This is a pattern, so you cannot change it just by clicking on it. You actually have to hit Edit Original. Okay, and then here's your original, and then you can go in and edit it or add more icons or whatever you want to do. Okay, so this is your new page. Now you can't click up here to add a new paragraph. You actually have to click on the paragraph and then go to the 3 dots and do add before. So it gives you a new block to add in. Okay. Anybody have any questions on that part of it?
I do. Is this just to go down for the bottom of each of the pages that you are adding to your PBS?
Right. So any page, any new offers page, you always want to have a contact us at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
and you always want to have these icons that point them to, say, example, your Facebook, your LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and YouTube.
For any that you're
So,
actually involved with or have an account with. Got it.
right. So I'm going to save the draft on this, and I'll show you what these do. Okay, so here's the page I just made with my ending paragraph and my icons. So say, for example, I want people to go to my Facebook. You just click on the Facebook icon, and there it is. Okay. If you want to take them to your Twitter account, just click on the X. If you want to take them to your YouTube channel, just click on it, and there you go. Okay, so basically, circle marketing. Okay, so example, take them to my Facebook. If I scroll down, here's my BFA Big Financial Awakening uh, announcement. Okay, if they click on it, guess where it's going to go? It's going to go back to my Big Financial Awakening event. Okay, so that's why you want to have these icons in here. Okay,
While you're on that screen, how did you copy all of those at the same time?
you mean
Yeah, the
the
icons.
icons and everything? Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to go back to a new page. Well, really, I could actually show you on that one. Hold on. Gonna go add page.
Because I saw you go to it and then you said add, but I didn't see you highlight anything or.
Okay, hold on.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna copy this part of it. Okay. Okay, so I paste this in here.
What if you went down a couple paragraphs so that it's not taking up the first paragraph, like you said you had to add a paragraph above? Would that
It
make any
doesn't
difference, you think?
really matter where you put it. Okay, so I'll take this out. Okay, so I can go down like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to copy my icons. I have to be in edit page to be able to copy them. I have to go back to a page that doesn't have that. Hold on.
Right.
Uh, okay, so edit. Okay, so this one isn't connected to this part of it up here. So all you have to do is highlight it, Control C to copy.
I don't see anything being highlighted though.
Well, it wasn't.
Made a box.
It's not highlighting it. It's just the box. Okay. If you see it this way, you can't copy it. But if you click
Right.
to the right of the icons, it puts the box.
And then you can
Okay.
just click like Control C, just
Yeah,
like that.
Control C, just like that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and then go back to your page, Control V. Okay,
Okay.
so there it is.
Mhm.
Now, you have to copy both of these at the same time. Okay, so it's where the cursor is blinking, where it says type to choose a block, put your cursor there, hold your left mouse button, and then
Mhm.
drag up, and it highlights them. Right?
Right.
You see that, Tom?
Yes.
Okay, then let go of your mouse, and then come up to the three dots, and then create pattern. So basically, what it's doing is it's taking these two paragraphs, this paragraph and the icons, and putting them into a pattern. So create pattern, name your pattern, and then click add. Make sure that sync is turned on. So anytime you start a new page, I'm going to leave this one. We're going to start a new page. Okay, we're going to click the plus icon and then patterns. Scroll down, go down to my patterns and click. And then it comes up with your patterns. So I can select any of these three that I have in here. So if I click that one and then hit the X up here to close this left side, and there you go.
Okay,
Now see how
would you
I'm
do
sorry,
me a
go ahead.
favor? I'm only curious because we do something that Roy told us a year or two or whatever it was ago. Just go down to make another paragraph. I'm just curious. Anywhere. Click on
Okay.
the plus sign. Now put C in the search box.
Hold on. I had to close that screen so I could see. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Go down the scroll bar. Okay. It doesn't do it that way. I have mine that I just click C and it brings up my command. Maybe if you click P, yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Okay, there's
Now you
P.
can go to the bottom
There's
and
there's your new patterns down here. You can do it that way also.
okay, there you
So I
go.
clicked on one and it just added it again.
Yep. Just
Larry,
wanted to see if the same thing would work, and it does.
Right.
I have a quick question. Okay, so
Sure.
after you did this, and in the spot where you had to add above, how do you get there again?
Add above. Okay, so
Yeah.
you do it just like you would any other paragraph. Say, for example, you want to add something above this paragraph. You would just click on this, on the paragraph that you wanted above. Okay, go to the three dots, add before.
Okay.
So it's adding a new block above this. Now, say, for
Okay.
example, you wanted to add something below it, just click the three dots and add after. Okay, see how I added another one down here?
Okay.
you can't add this at the end of each page that you write, that you just finished?
Each offer page, yes.
Or you can do
Not
it
the
when you're done
category
too. You
page.
don't have to do it in the beginning. You can do it at the end, right? You can just add it at the
Yeah, you
bottom.
could do it either way. You could do it either way. But if you say, for example, you just wanted to add a new page, of course, there's nothing there, right?
Hmm.
Okay, now what Tom was saying, you can go ahead and write all your paragraphs and everything. Okay. And then after that, click the three dots. Um, actually hit the plus sign over here and they do pattern, P for patterns. Okay, and here's your patterns down here. You can add that at the end of the page. Okay, just like that.
Okay, so you just do it that way to go to the bottom. Okay.
Yeah,
After you're
yeah.
Where have you
Two
put your
very,
cursor?
yeah, two very simple ways of adding that without having to go back and copy and paste and all that.
And of course, putting a paragraph before that, if you're doing it on the top, Robin, or you'll have the up arrow. So you can make a paragraph, put it whatever it is, and just raise it to the top.
Right. So say, for example, I wanted to put this above my paragraph up here. Just click on it and then do your up arrow and it puts it above that particular paragraph.
Well, I'm so far behind on these sorts of things that I wouldn't even know how to link the icons for Facebook and LinkedIn and all those to I wouldn't even know how to make the links on them and put this thing on here at this point.
Okay. Well, did you click on the
I did copy and I saved the page. So
right, and it tells you how to do that.
okay.
There's also last week's meeting. So if you go into the chat and look for last week's meeting, there's a video in there or a link to the video on how to do it.
Last week's meeting of this last week meeting, for
Yeah,
like,
last
okay,
Wednesdays. Yeah.
okay, last Wednesday, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Next part is posting on Facebook. Of course, you will need a Facebook account. So you go to facebook.com and create an account. Be sure to have a banner picture at the top of your Facebook page. And there's reasons for that, but we won't get into that right now. After you create your personal file, you can create a business page. Does not cost you anything to make a business page. Make sure you have a banner picture at the top of your business page also. Do not pay anything to Facebook for a business account or ads. You do not have to have a business page, but it is more professional and it looks better. After you have created your personal page, you can create a business page by clicking Pages in the left-hand menu. So let me demonstrate that first. Okay, so we're going to go to Facebook. And then log in. Mine just automatically logs in. Okay, so here's my personal Facebook page. And we want to create a business page. So if you don't have a business page, you just come over to the menu on the left-hand side and click on See More. Scroll down and you have Pages. Click on Pages and it's going to give you probably a blank screen. I already have a business page, so it's telling me it's already showing my business page. But if you don't have a business page, you're going to click Create Page, and it's going to step you through creating a business page. Okay, it gives you options. You want to select Public Page, and then Next. And then all you have to do is click Get Started. Okay, it's going to give you a place for your page name and posts. You always want to put a picture in here. So being as I've already done this, I'm just going to exit out of this. And when you get done with your business page, you're going to select your profile picture up here. You click on it, and it asks you, do you want to go to your personal page or do you want to go to your business page? Click on the business page, and this is where it takes you. However, you can see your page, so what you need to do is click on your business page up here, the link to it, click on it, and it will take you to your business page.
Larry, do they have a limit on number of pages you can have for a business?
I don't think so.
Because I already have
I've
one
never,
for my actual business here, so I was adding another business. I was just curious.
yeah, I mean, if you already have a business page, just make a new one.
You know, okay, great.
Okay, so now the thing is, we discussed last week about putting in the link into your announcement. So I have my link here, but remember, this is on a business page. Okay. If we go back to my personal page, they do not allow you to add your business, your web pages in here, but watch what happens when I do this. So mine is 5e47.com. And I want to announce next week's BFA, or the next BFA account, next BFA meeting, which is on the 27th. Okay, so I want them to go to my webpage. So it's going to be 5e47.com/BFA. Okay, so now what it does is it actually takes up the first picture that's on your account, and you really don't want that picture. Okay, so let's see if it will do it a different way here. Now, Facebook does not like this because this is on my, actually, it's on my business account. I need to switch it back to my personal account. Okay, 5e7.com. Okay, so it's not coming up with the picture that I want. Okay, so I believe what you need to do, they didn't do this to me the other day, so you know, it never fails when you're trying to teach a class, it doesn't work right.
Always.
Okay, so it's supposed to come up with the first picture that's on that page, which is this one right here. Okay. Now, the thing is, when you're on your personal page, they do not like this. Facebook just totally freaks out about it. So once you get your picture put in there, you're going to come back and erase this address. The picture will stay there, but this will be erased. Okay, now, if you're on your business account, okay, so this is my business account. They don't care if you have your link in there. Okay, so it still comes up. The reason you want this link in here is not only it directs them to the website, but it also makes this picture clickable. Okay, so if you ever follow Rory, he does it so the picture is not clickable. And the reason you want it clickable is so it will go to your website, that particular page. Okay, so if I click this, it's going to go directly to my website. Okay, so this is being this is the first picture that's on here. That's a picture that should be on your webpage. Okay. Wendy, do you have a question?
I do. Do you know how to delete a business page?
I've never tried deleting one. So
I can't find anything on it.
Yeah, chances are you can't. I know. Yes, you can't cancel. You cancel a Facebook account. Even after the person dies, their account is still active. So you
You can't.
probably
It's
can't.
just there then. Okay.
That's my guess. I don't know for sure, but that's my guess.
Because I had done a business page 10, 15 years ago, and it's still on here, and I can't get it off. So I was just curious if you knew how.
I'm looking that information up right now.
I haven't gone to GPT chat, so I need to try that, but I've gone all over this thing.
Facebook support is usually really good about helping.
It didn't do nothing, actually.
Did you contact them?
I did, and I went on the help and went into the support, and I couldn't get it to give me an answer to what I wanted. So I just gave up after a while. I said,
Well, ChatGPT is saying you want to go to business.facebook.com,
okay. Oh, let me write
and
that down.
it should
Okay.
give you a place to select the business. Top
It was
left drop down.
business.
Business.facebook.com.
Okay. Thank you. I hadn't gone to GPT chat, so that was my next thing to go to. Thank you. Okay, I'll do that. Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah, it gives all kinds of information. Let me see if I can copy this and put it in chat here.
Thank you very much.
I also put dimensions in for that picture to help you out. The very top picture. It's in
Yeah.
the chat.
Tom,
Also.
that's meant to, what you're basically saying, it looks like, is that you should use a 640 by, what is it, 360, in order that it works for whether it's on a mobile or on a desktop?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that'd probably be the best. It all depends on what you use, you know. Again, we had these dimensions years ago. I forgot where it's at, but I just looked it up again to see what also was the best. So again, you play around with it. A lot of time you can use your memes for that, which is what I have for one of mine, like PBS memes.
Okay,
Thank you, Larry.
Sure. I'm also going to put the link for the Google Drive page that I wrote. Okay, there's that one. And I'll also do the one for the patterns. Okay, there's the one for the patterns. Any other questions on any of that?
That was awesome. Thank you. Ray's got a question.
Ray.
Larry, that first page that you made, which was for the patterns, uh, is that a draft page? Does that stay a draft?
No, it's saved as a pattern.
So you don't actually go to your, let's say, go to all your pages and actually find it. You have to go to patterns then.
Right. Exactly. So
Okay.
let me share again here.
So you can actually delete that page after you saved it to patterns. Should be, right?
Okay. So yeah. Once you make the paragraph, can you see my screen okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so after you put in your paragraph and your icons and all that, you do not have to save as a draft because once you highlight these, I'm going to get rid of this. Once you click here and then drag up to highlight these two, I'll do another one here.
Yeah, it's like copying and pasting it into patterns.
Yeah. So it goes into a so once you highlight it, you're going to click here on the three dots and select create pattern. So once you hit create pattern and you name it and you click add, it adds it to the field of patterns over here.
Mhm.
So you don't have to
Placeholder.
save the page. You don't have to save the page.
Right, so it's saved to patterns.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because you don't want to see Google AdSense be looking at page with a draft that has nowhere to go. That would give you a warning.
Well, Google doesn't look at draft pages anyway.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so whoever's been talking saying that they don't needs to be corrected.
Uh, well, even people here say it, but I had pages that I were doing and I kept them in draft. And next thing I know, I got a warning in Google AdSense. And when I go back, it took me forever to find a page what they were talking about and ended up being a draft page, which didn't go anywhere. And that was their concern. It's a broken link. But yeah, it was in draft. So they do look at it.
Is it possible that you had it published and then you moved it to draft? Because if that's the case, then they may have seen the cached page.
No, I never had it published. I was
Yeah,
working
weird.
on a page and I kept it in draft.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's all. That's what I thought. Wow.
How many pages do you have in draft, Ray?
Well, I don't have any now. I generally publish them. But that was the thing. I was working and I was taking, a couple days to do it. So I left it in draft, unlike Rory, who puts it right away in publish and works on it. But that's when I got the warning. All right,
Yeah.
in my Google AdSense. And, it took me forever. And, that's what everybody was saying. Well, they don't look at drafts. And I'm thinking, well, they certainly did because I had the warning. And then, so, I straightened that out when I published it, but then I done it again a couple months later and I got the same thing because they look at my site, a couple times a day, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just asking because I have like 79 in drafts. I just don't
That's
understand
that's
why they
bad.
would.
That's bad news because all those old pages that you want to keep for content,
Yeah.
we can't just stick them in draft anymore then if that's the case.
Yeah.
Well, I think when Joel mentioned it, was it published and did you change it to a draft? That might make a difference. This here, basically, it said the page had nowhere to go. So WordPress creates a URL for it with a question mark. And of course that didn't go anywhere. And that's what I was getting hit on. But I mean, it just took me forever to figure that out. But after the second time, yeah, I knew exactly what they were doing. So I just published it. But that's creating a page and never having it published,
Yeah. That's kind of weird. Because I mean, like Donna said, I mean, all these old pages that we have that we don't want to put out on the internet anymore, we put them in a draft. So, unlike I
Yeah.
said, I have tons of them. So,
Actually, just remove them and keep them floating. You don't usually want to put them back into draft anyway.
well,
Well, they check floaters too, don't they?
yeah. It looks to me like you would get dinged on that more than you would on a draft.
Because it'd be a real page. Bev's got a question.
A couple things. First about Google AdSense. Well, both about Google AdSense. Being the curious, nosy person that I am, I I'm not ready to apply for Google AdSense, but I went on the site and I just wanted to see what Google AdSense was all about and had to fill out this information, and it wants to confirm that I have the website that I stated that I did, and it gave me a code. So where I can't put that code in, so do I have to give that code to you, Donna, to give to Matt, or how does that go about?
Yes, but that's
Okay,
only when you're ready to get approved, as far as I know.
okay. It
And
doesn't
it
say
actually
that.
it goes to Matt
Yep.
through a ticket through the CRM.
Okay. And can we submit tickets? Because I've never done that
Yeah.
before.
Yeah. So here's my CRM, and we're going to go to support, and then you're going to click open, and it comes to this page. You click on new ticket. If it works today. There we go. Okay, so you have a subject, a contact, the department, everything. So you just fill out this ticket, and then you do an attachment, which I think would be your that code that they sent you,
Okay.
that Google sent you.
Or you
You
can
want to,
paste it in the body.
yeah, you can do it
Either
in
way.
here because
Okay.
there's a place down here that you can just paste it in. Okay. You want to make sure it goes to PBS technical support. Okay. And then CC, I believe, is
Your
you can probably do it
instructor
to
would be
yourself,
best.
but you want to assign the ticket up here. Okay, and you want to put in Matt's name. Matt Yu.
Not
Okay.
you. Okay.
Yeah. And the priority, do not do anything above medium.
Actually,
'Cause-
the better way to do that is search your name, go under your customer card and hit ticket, because then it fills in all the correct information for you. And then all you do is
okay.
under uh, department, select PBS technical support, and under service, I think there's one for AdSense.
Are you still recording or did you stop recording, Larry?
Yeah, I'll edit it out.
All right.
Thanks, Joel.
Yeah.
I'm probably not spelling your name right, but I'll just do it under mine.
FELE.
Is this right, Donna? Going to your staff card?
No, the customer card.
Oh. Bev, how do you spell your last name?
FELECIANO.
Beverly.
Right there. Okay, she only has
Customer.
I can only get
customer
to her.
card. Ah,
Yeah, I can't get to
That's
her
why-
customer card.
that's why she should
You're not assigned to her.
Yeah.
So I can actually do a ticket from my customer card.
yeah, if you have any problems, just send it to me and I'll send it in for you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you'll get a text TEX, a point TXT code from Google AdSense, and then you just do what they're saying now, make out a ticket to Matt and say, here's the code from AdSense, please, add it to my site. I also put in
Okay.
the chat for you, Bev, if you haven't been there yet, on Google AdSense. So,
Okay. Thank you. Um, Also too, I've been trying to do research to find out what Google's policies are, and the
Sorry for laughing.
yeah, I
Which day
know
did you look?
we all laugh because it keeps changing.
it does. But the last information that I got about what Google search for is they don't care about draft pages. They just want live content. That's the last bit of information that I found. Because
And when did
I
you find
asked,
that? Recently?
no, I don't have the information anymore. I did it through Chat GPT.
Well, it may not be updated. Not a hundred. That is usually correct, but it's not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh no.
if if we get somebody saying that that's what they're getting gigged on, then they've changed that.
Well, that's why I try to further my investigation. I go with what Chat tells me, and then I go to try and investigate it on my own, hence how I got into Google AdSense.
Well, they have a policy section where you can go through them all if you in your account.
Which is why I was trying to get
Set
in
up
there,
your
but
account.
yeah, they want to verify my website first before I can move on. So that's why I wanted to find out who who I give
Interesting.
that code to.
Yep. Send me the code and I'll send it in for you. Are you
Okay.
ready to get for them to look at your site?
No, but I would like to go in there and read all the information, and you don't have to from what I understood when I was signing up, you don't have to apply, but they do want verification before you can go any further that you actually do have that website.
I gotcha.
I thought though once you have the code on your site, you let them know. Then I mean you've applied
Then they looked at it, yeah.
right away, and yeah, like that's what I believe.
Okay, well,
I
I'll
would
do some more checking.
But
personally,
you
I
know what?
would.
I mean, quite honestly, the best thing to want to know is do what Rory does with Chat GPT. Because ask Chat GPT, what do I need to,
She
to do
did,
to improve this? All
but
you
they
did,
told
I
her
did.
that they told Chat GPT told her that they don't look at draft pages.
Hmm. Hmm.
However, what I just found was there it's a on Chat GPT. Um, the straight answer is basically no. They don't care about draft pages. However, um, when drafts can become a problem, is that if you accidentally publish a page, even briefly, they could crawl it while it was published. So if that page isn't ready, then they're probably going to deny you.
So don't add the code until you're ready, for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
Okay.
The best thing to do would be have your instructor take a look at it and
That's Donna.
yeah.
Unlike what
Okay.
Rory does, you see every time he does a new page, he puts the title down and then he publishes it before he puts any content in there. But if we do that, it would take longer to build a page. And after a while, we may realize, okay, now there's another keyword and we have to change the title. And so what do you do with that page? But it's already been published. So it's better off keeping it in the draft until like Donna and Larry saying, until it's totally done, and then publish it. because by the time you begin, end it, things could change anyway, you know. Just
Every other
just
second.
like the information from, the Dr. G didn't want to put out anything about AM and PM until he talked because there may be more to be added to it. So even though you can always update your pages anyway. But I had a
So
page that just said AM Essential and then find out what's the memes going to be, AM and PM? Folks, I'm asking.
ageless. From
So
what
if it
Rory said
is,
last
then we
time,
either
it's
have
going
to
to
make
be.
another page, but I already published one, so we'd have to make another page.
Oh,
So
can't you just change the slug?
Yeah, but if you're already advertising, that you don't want
Oh,
to do that.
yeah.
Yeah, and I've been advertising. So I had to make a complimentary page, almost
so
like what do you call it? Like on Ageless.
Yeah.
Cluster page.
Go ahead, Bev.
So back on drafts again. So I did take one original page out of the template that we get, when we start, and it's wines delivered to your door.
Yep.
And I threw that into draft because I didn't want to get rid of it. Because like they said, who knows? Who knows? However, I don't want to modify and waste my time on something that's not going to come back or that goes anywhere because it doesn't right now. So was that the wrong thing to do with the page to save it?
Supposed to go to your oops page.
Yeah. Change the links to your oops page.
Okay. But then I still have to modify that page, and I don't want to do that because that's wasting my time.
Right.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to apply for Google AdSense, whether it goes to oops or it doesn't, it's still going somewhere, which means that I can't publish it the way it is. Isn't that right?
But
Well,
a
since
catch
we're not
22.
using that right now, don't publish it.
It's already
Well, I have it
published.
in I not not on my website anymore because I took it out. I put it into draft just to save it. Or should I copy the code like we do on a backup and then delete it from altogether from the website?
I'll just leave it. Don't delete it.
Just leave it in draft?
Yeah.
The thing is,
What
you still
you
have traffic coming in on that
Yeah,
from
my
before.
right.
60% of women experience leaks with bladder protection pad.
And then all of your traffic that you've gotten credit, or if you delete that, you're gonna lose
Designed to protect.
Well, I never advertised it.
Oh, but if
Doesn't matter.
you advertise your website so that it automatically go there.
Uh-huh.
So you don't know how much you
How many
have.
people looked? Yeah.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there's AdSense is tricky.
Uh,
Just when you think you got it figured out, they change something else. So
mhm.
you just gotta.
Thanks, Scott.
Place that they could expose you to identity theft. If something happens, LifeSoft provides a US-based restoration specialist to fix it start to finish. Guaranteed.
Any other questions?
Thank you, Larry. That was great info.
Sure thing. Sherry, did you have a question? Okay, thanks. You're just talking to your phone, right?
You're muted, Sherry. That's good information, Larry. Thank you.
Sure thing. And I'll make sure that that is all posted into the chats so everybody has it.
In addition to the icon, or to refresh our memory, all those icons you just put out there, you put your own URL in the menu bar under the social media on the left-hand side of the screen, in case somebody's trying to figure out how to put their own personal link in there again. Maybe you can just show that quickly while you're here.
Yeah.
Go back to the dashboard and show where to put our own names in, our URLs to go to each one of those, because I didn't see all of those on the left-hand side. I only saw 3. So I don't know how to get those other 2 populated.
Okay.
You follow
So,
me?
yeah, I'm back on my website, my PBS. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, I have 2 of them. I have Facebook and I have Twitter. Well, where's all the rest of them? If you go back up and go to customize, you'll get this menu system on the left-hand side. In this menu, click social media. Okay. So the 2 that I have populated is Facebook and Twitter. Now, if I
Right.
want LinkedIn down at the bottom, I would just type in my LinkedIn.
Right. But now X
Okay.
isn't there. Oh, Twitter is X.
Yeah.
YouTube isn't there. Did you figure out how to add to that?
You cannot add to this particular screen.
And you
Okay.
can't change the name, because I tried to change Google
Cannot
Plus
change the
too.
names either. Right. So the only thing you can do is, well, once you have these populated, let me go back to customize. Okay. Okay, then I publish it. Okay, it's published, so I close that screen. Now, if we go back down to the bottom, let me back to the bottom and see now LinkedIn is now there.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Now
that's
these.
that's about as many as you could put there.
Yeah,
You
you
know,
can only put in like
but what I'm saying is, now the way you're doing it with 6 that you have out there, how do we put our code URL into all those 6, because they're not there where you are right now?
right. So what you're going to do, I'm going to bring up this page again here. So here's a whole bunch of them right here. LinkedIn,
Mhm.
YouTube, Etsy, X. Log into your PBS from your dashboard. Hover over. Now that's for the part that's on the left-hand side. This,
Right,
these down here.
right.
So, okay,
And you're
then,
limited at what you can put there.
right. Okay, but there's more. Okay, so if you want to add in all these, you go to the second part of the page here. So you're going to edit the page. Okay. So let me go back here. And we're going to We're going to create a new page. Okay. And then you're going to click on the plus sign, do social. Okay. And then your social icons, click that. Okay. Now it gives you this bar and we want to add to it. So click the plus sign. And then we're going to do, these are already social icons here, right? Click
Probably the
browse all.
most used ones. Yeah.
Yeah, the most used ones.
Mhm.
Click browse all. Okay. Select the one that you want to add. Let's try Bandcamp because I've never been to Bandcamp. Click on the icon, and then you're
Oh,
going to add the link
okay.
right here.
There you
So
go. Good answer. Thank you.
so that's how you're going to add another one. And of course,
Okay.
you click save, and then it's there.
Okay. Thanks.
And this one page explains on how to do that. All this.
Gotcha. Super stuff. Thank you.
You know, it's funny because we've never really talked about that. But, you know, I mean, Rory's never taught on it, so I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't done anything like that. You know, with Tanya doing the YouTube thing, and I mean,
Mhm.
he could link all his YouTube videos to his pages.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically all I have. Any other questions? Donna, anything special coming up we need to know about?
I just want to remind everybody to go to the Evolve training tonight, Wednesday night. It'll be 7 Central Time. Um, and then
Saturday.
Saturday, yeah. And then there was also for the Evolve, if the CRM keeps acting up, there is a plan B for adding people to the Evolve. And if you cannot get in, then you want to create a list, the name, let's see how to go, name, email, and
Phone number?
phone number, yeah, instructor name. That's minimum information. And then I'll double check on that and then send it to me and I can add it to their sheet.
I'm going to put that into the chat here.
Yeah, thanks,
Do you
Larry.
have that sheet information? Yeah.
The last link
There you
there.
go. Yep. Make sure that you've got your information in order before you paste it in there because Rory is scared to death somebody's going to screw it all up, and it really will be a disaster because there's so much in there right now. So
It
be
was,
careful if you're going to do that. Otherwise, just send it to me and I'll put it in for you.
I
Hey,
was
Donna,
Yes.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tom.
I was going to say I'm confused. I was confused last night looking at it. He has the same email twice, and he says use this for username, and it has their email, and then beside it in column C, it has their same email.
Well,
But
some
when we do
people,
it manually, we have their first name, last name, and our name in parentheses
right.
as the user. So that was just confusing me,
Well,
Why
I'll
the
clear.
same email is in
Yeah.
both places?
I'll clarify that. But he wants the username specifically.
Didn't he put a link on the new SMS page to get to that short plan B?
The sheet, yes, and Larry stuck it in the chat here for you.
Yeah, I have it. Yeah, I thought he put to
Yeah.
where you could just click on that in the SMS page, and it'll go to that.
Oh yeah, he did
sheet.
that. He did update the SMS sheet. Yeah, so you want to look for the 1216 version because that's got all the new notes he put in there. Thanks, Wendy.
Sure.
And Bev's got a question too. Bev, go ahead.
I was just wondering if we were going to have study hall on Saturday.
This Saturday, let's see. I have to go check and see who was on it.
I'm on it.
Oh, thanks, Hartets. You gonna be there Saturday,
Be there Saturday.
3:00?
3:00 Central Time? I mean
Central.
Eastern?
Now 2:00 Central
2:00
Time.
Central.
3:00.
Okay.
But I'll put a note in
Thanks.
yeah.
Now, Rory, what did Rory say about Saturday? He did a change on the times, right?
Yeah, 11 to 1 only.
11 to
yeah,
1.
no, nothing else.
So if you want to change that Hartens and do it right after, if at 1:00, that's up to you. That way you've got the rest of your day.
All right, we'll make it 1:00 Eastern.
So it'd be
Eastern,
2:00
yeah.
Eastern time.
2:00 Eastern. Then.
Misunderstood. That's the draft. Already sent the link.
Are we going to meet next week too? Christmas Eve day.
Excuse me. I spoke.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Joel?
Sorry, I know it's probably a little loud here. Are we going to have a meeting next week on Christmas Eve day?
No meeting next week.
And so then and then the following week is New Year's Eve day.
Right.
Are we going to meet that or not?
Nope.
Okay. So we're back in 3 weeks.
2 weeks off. 2 weeks off, yeah.
Right. Okay.
Deb?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask Larry if he could repost that, how to add social media icons to your PBS. My internet's been going in and out and I lost the opportunity to catch it.
Yep.
Thank you. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday also.
You too, Deb.
It's something I wanted to mention as well. Sorry, let me just run a little heavy hole here. That's why. It's something I wanted to mention as well. Something that a lot of us can do a rock is find a good Jim Rohn speech and then just listen to that a couple times. That's what I've been doing, and it helps a lot. The one I'm just doing now is the getting out of your comfort zone, and something that I heard Zig Ziglar say is that when you listen to something over and over again, and actually the magic number is 17. So when you listen to something 17 times, your brain can have that almost memorized. So I would just kind of make that as kind of a challenge to just over the 50 break. I mean, even if you listen to it at night while you're in bed or something, just find something like that to listen to and just listen to it over and over again. Maybe even take notes.
Awesome idea. You guys, I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas and New Year holiday and stay safe and warm. And there's lots more storms coming, so be careful out there. And really appreciate all of you guys. And thank you for coming today as well. And Larry, thank you so much for that info. That was great.
You're very welcome.
I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And if you're traveling, please be safe.
Merry
Thank you.
Christmas,
Merry
everyone.
Christmas.
Remember the reason for the season.
That's right.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
See y'all
Christmas,
next year.
everybody.
Yeah.
See-
See you next year, buddy.
Here's to a fabulous 2026 for everybody.
That's right.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Toodaloo.